Hello ladies, it's your favorite goddess coach, BBJ, Jaylyn, the alien, your favorite goddess coach, yay! Back at it again with another video. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about how to get a man, whoever you're interested in, to want you and to desire you. And I know this is sometimes a taboo topic and something that a lot of people don't want to discuss and talk about, but I think it's important. I feel like everyone deep down inside wants to feel wanted, because underneath of that feeling of wanting to feel wanted is a feeling of wanting to feel cherished, wanting to feel nourished, wanting to feel supported and loved by another. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because just as much as we want to feel that from someone else, ultimately to be able to get there, we must feel that deeper and deeper within ourselves. The more that we love ourselves, the more that we value ourselves, is the more that we are able to truly attract that soulmate energy and to get that guy to want us. And I'll say this too. A lot of the times when we find that a man is pulling away from us, it's because naturally a man that is primarily in his masculine energy is going to be a man who is the pursuer. Masculine energy is about doing, it's about trying, it's about logic, it's about figuring things out, it's about going after what we want, taking action, hustle, drive. These are very masculine or yang type of topics. But when we get into the feminine and we get into the yin is all about receiving. It's about taking things in. Being penetrated instead of doing the penetration. It's about just being not passive in a bad way, but letting things come towards you. And it doesn't mean that you don't ever take action and you become lazy and you don't do anything. No. It just simply means stepping back into that receptive energy. That energy that is able to be receptive and to attract and be the magnet. If guys are being honest and genuine, a true masculine man is going to tell you that he loves to pursue. He doesn't want something that is easy to get. This is why guys spend hours playing video games, hours competing in sports. It's in their nature, and there's nothing wrong with that. They want to fight a little bit. They naturally want to compete a little bit. They naturally want to win something over. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And if a guy is not being honest, he's going to say, no, I just want girls to come over to me and I don't want to pursue anything. No, they do. They do want to pursue. But not from this standpoint of, this girl is not giving me no play at all. She's just being a straight biatch. No, they don't want a biatch. Like, they want somebody who has boundaries, who has standards, who isn't going to take any and everyone and any and everything, because they know that they're worthy. And that's the first step of becoming somebody that a guy would want. And I hope that the guys that we're choosing are guys that are high quality, right? High quality men, right? High quality men, let me define that really quickly. A high quality man is a guy who means what he says and says what he means. A guy who doesn't just talk, he takes action. A guy who shows up and shows out. A guy who is a man of integrity. A guy who is devoted. A guy who knows his purpose. A guy who has drive. A guy who is mostly secure in himself. He's confident in himself. He is a solid person. He is working to become financially stable, is financially stable, or will be financially stable. And he is a man of intellect, all right? He's intelligent. This is what I mean when I say high quality. So that kind of man is always going to want someone who is also high value, Somebody, a woman who knows her worth. A woman who knows her worth, knows her power. She's not chasing after anyone or anything. Honestly, she's just like, you know, I'm good. The first principle is when something is scarce, it becomes more valuable. So when you showcase to a person that you are unique, that you are different, that you aren't like everybody else, and you truly aren't, and you're not playing a game, you're actually that, right? And you actually are tapped into your uniqueness, that makes you a high value woman. A high value woman knows her worth intrinsically. It's embodied in her. She doesn't have to tell people that I am special, I am a worthy woman, I am blah, blah, blah. You don't have to tell people that. It's already embodied within you. So when you meet people, they're already treating you as such. And if you meet a person who isn't treating you like that, you will not stay with that person. You will leave because you know your value. And if you struggle with that, do the inner work necessary. Check out my course, Goddess of Worth. Like, that program really will help you because, babe, you don't want to be caught up in situations where you're constantly settling for breadcrumbs or bare minimum. It's not good. You can have so much more and so much better. A high value woman is connected to her compassion and to her empathy. When we talk about being able to receive from that level, it's receiving emotions from other people. It's being able to tap into others and to understand people. It's having emotional intelligence. It's having compassion and not fake compassion and fake gratitude. It's truly diving deep and having an open heart. And you're not closed because of the past and all the stuff you've been through. You've done the work on yourself. Your heart is open. And when somebody meets you, they're meeting you. They are literally meeting the most current and just present version of yourself. That is a high value woman. A woman who is compassionate and genuinely kind. And 3, a high value woman is a woman who can receive with grace. She receives with grace. When somebody gives her something, she says thank you, and you feel it deep down, like you are able to feel it. She receives support. She receives protection. She allows herself to be soft enough to be vulnerable and to be protected by a man. She's not scared because she knows that she's protected by God, the universe, faith. She knows her worth. She knows her values. She knows her boundaries. So she doesn't have to close up and be afraid to receive. She's open, right? That is pretty rare nowadays. And when you're able to receive compliments, receive love, receive sex, receive pleasure, receive support from men, specifically in masculine energy, you really do become a very feminine and highly sought after woman. Okay, the second principle is becoming a woman of mystery. How to get a guy to want you is to become a woman of mystery. You don't give them everything on the first night. And not like literally, like sexually, because, you know, that's your choice. But also just all of your energy. You know how to let things unfold. You're not stressed. You're not pressed. The guy in front of you does not have to be the man of your life. And you understand that if the guy in front of you actually wants you, he's going to make it clear. So you're not trying to prove yourself to this person and try to always talk to them and try to give them your resume like you're on an interview. And I can be the perfect wife because I know how to do X, Y, and Z and I have all these degrees and this and da. You're not like that. You just show up, have a good time, you laugh, and you're fun. But you don't give all your stuff. You're not dropping all your baggage on the first date and letting them into every single aspect of you on the first date. You are present. You know how to listen, right? You know how to listen to people, and you let people reveal themselves to you before you reveal yourself to them. You hear people out. You're not judgmental, and like when somebody says something that you may not agree with, you're not going to start getting into argument mode like, oh, that's wrong, da. You let people reveal to you who they are. You're not judgmental. You're able to see things from multiple perspectives. And you just let that person reveal themselves to you, right? And you respond in your pleasure. And we talk about this more in Psychic Secrets of Seduction, because honestly, I can't put this all in a video. A lot of y'all just think I'm just saying that, but for real, like, this is embodiment. You have to be present on a different level, and that's high value, and that's what gets a guy to want you. You're not forcing the process. You're not like, oh, it has to be this way. You need to take me on a date. When are you gonna do this? When are you gonna ask me out? When do you want to have a girlfriend? When do you want to get married? When? Are you trying to do that now? Are you this type of person now? Like, chill out, relax, stop forcing an outcome, right? Stop forcing an outcome. You want to know how you really vet people? By listening to what the freak they're saying to you. Listen to what they're saying. Listen to their opinions. Listen to how they view the world. Listen. When you listen, like, here's one, like, I know people around me that do this. They will over talk. They will talk the whole entire time. They will constantly they won't even let the guy get a word in. They are just talking. And the guy ends up getting really turned off because he wants to also say stuff too. And when I come in and I talk to the guy, and obviously I know how to ask the right questions, I know how to be charming and to keep the conversation going. The guy is just like talking and he's revealing himself and he's feeling so good. And next thing you know, he's like, I want to be with you and pursue you. And I'm like, hold on, baby. Hold on. I just met you. But that happens. Never over talk or overshare. Share just enough. And I know this is hard to gauge. It's hard to gauge before you do your inner work, when that level is there, but try your best to be aware and be mindful. And don't be judgmental of others. Like, for example, like, I was on a date with a guy. He was not black. He was a different race. And he had said something where he was like, oh, you know, like, what did he say? I think he said something like, black, you're a black witch, da-da-da-da. And I just didn't like the way he said it. But old me would have been like, oh my God, why would you say that? Actually, let me inform you on X, Y, and Z. But then new me and like more evolved me is like, he meant no harm. He didn't mean to, he's not trying to hurt me. He doesn't know. Like, sometimes people just don't know things, right? So it's giving grace. It's giving a certain level of grace. It's obviously not letting people walk all over you and disrespect you, no. But it is allowing people to be human, right? Before you're going in on attack mode and on let me educate you mode. Like, we don't want to do that. And the next principle is look good. Look the freak good. Not just for the other person, but for you, babe. The more that you look good, you feel good. You radiate a certain level of confidence. And I talk about this in other videos, but you want to create your own look. You want to amplify your own beauty. You want to be okay with, you know, figuring out what your style is. Whether you love the classy, elegant dresses, or maybe you like something that's a little bit more chic or something that's a little more grungy, whatever the case is, more boho and like free flowing, whatever it is. But know your look and embody your look, because I'm gonna be honest with you, especially when it comes to men, and there are literal like scientific studies to back this up. Men are visual creatures. They are visual creatures. And the first key to getting a guy to want you is he gotta see you. He gotta see you and he gotta be like, dang girl, you look good. And I know that's like triggering for some people to hear, but it is what it is. Like, that's just how guys are wired. That's how we're all wired. We notice how people look. So don't be afraid to look good and to figure out what makes you look good, what flatters your body. Don't be afraid to invest in your skin and to really take care of your skin, to make sure when you're in the shower, you're scrubbing and exfoliating and putting on good lotion and oils and butters so you're softening up your skin. you invest in good hair care, or you find your favorite hairstyle, something of that nature. The more that you can look good and look vibrant and look healthy, the better, right? And makeup, if you are a makeup type of person, right? But I'm a makeup type of person, but you don't have to be. Whatever makes you feel good, you're gonna walk in feeling good, feeling confident, and people are gonna be attracted to that energy. And also, when it comes to your body, stretch regularly. The more you stretch and become more flexible, how you'll naturally walk will just be more feminine, right? It's gonna be more feminine because it's more fluid and more like, I don't know, you look better when you stretch, right? You're not as stiff, so definitely stretch as well. And even in my Psychic Secrets of Seduction course, we have a yoga class that you guys can do to be able to activate that feminine energy and to open up your hips. And the last principle is, babe, do your inner work. If you want a guy to want you, first of all, why do you need this guy's attention? What is he giving you that you feel like you don't have currently? Because that's the only reason why you find yourself so attracted to this man. Because he has something that you feel like he can give you that you are missing currently in your body and in your life. And if you're able to figure that void out and to heal that void or to fill that void with self-love, you are able to get to a place where you're not going to try so hard anymore. Like being here in this place now, for me, it literally feels like, I'm not like, cause I don't want to disclose too much, but I'm, in a relation right now, right? But before that, it felt like I was just in a place where I knew my worth. I was having fun. I felt good about myself and confident in myself. Not in a way where I had to tell everybody all the time. It's who I am. And I would attract all these men left and right, and not just any kind of men, high quality men. And they'd be trying to take me out and do this with me and all this stuff. And I would just be like, yeah, sure. Or no, not really. I knew how to vet, right? Because I did the inner work. And when you have that energy of just it's like healthy detachment, like you're fully present and activated in the moment and you have fun and you're just that bubbly energy with the guy, but you're also not super detached to the outcome, and you actually, it's like you become in love with the foreplay. Right? You love the foreplay, you love the process, and you're not forcing an outcome. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If you have that type of air and attitude about you, guys freaking love it. Like they freaking love it. And that's how you get a guy to truly want you. It's being a real, authentic, genuine, divine feminine being and woman, right? You're not trying to do anything, you just are. And that's the key, and that's the secret, if there is a secret, right? But if you need help with this, I have plenty of programs that I would suggest. Psychic Secrets of Seduction would be one. I also have the Sacred Feminine Bundle, which takes my top 3 courses and gives it to you in a discount, so you guys can master your femininity all around. And for my luxury premium goddesses out there, I am doing exclusive one-on-one in-person retreats where you will come to my city of Clearwater, Florida, and we are going to heal. There will be a resort. There will be beach healing. I will do womb Reiki on you. We will break through all of these beliefs and blockages within you. We'll do the inner work together. We're going to do some meditation, some hypnotherapy. I have a sound healer coming. We're going to go to the spa together. We're going to eat together with a private chef. We're going to experience luxury, and we are going to experience healing at the same time. So if this is your thing and this is for you and it feels really right and you're ready to invest for this type of event and experience, email my team goddesscourseinfo@gmail.com and we can work things out. I do offer payment plans and stuff like that, but babe, realize it is not going to be cheap. I am not cheap, but I am really freaking good at what I do, and I will get you to that next level in your life, and that is worth it. Your healing and your next level is priceless because you are improving the literal state of your life and getting yourself in a place where you are rich, abundant, happy, and just feeling good. So yeah. Okay, so definitely check out those offers and make sure you guys are doing the inner work and to heal and level up, and I'll talk to you guys later.